Yeah!
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we're back. What's up, Mob Crushers? You Crushians?
Crushians?
Mob Crushians?
This is like a Star Trek species?
That's right. You will be assimilated.
The Borg?
It's the Borg. And I would speak Klingon if my brother was here, because he knows more than I do. And my dad knows even more, which is scary.
Your dad knows Klingon?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
It's an actual thing you can.
Yeah,
like,
I know it's an actual language. I just never pictured your father, of all people.
Yeah, he's a huge Trekkie, man.
That's so funny.
So, welcome back to Mob Crush. We are RKVC. Last week, we are trying to finish this second pack, the DLC for Breath of the Wild. Today, we are actually going to finish DLC Pack 2, Champion's Ballad. I hope.
Unless there's a curveball at the end.
Yeah.
Because this is the last segment.
It may be like a really hard shrine, or maybe the Ganon at the end. We may not be able to beat, but we'll find out right now here on Mob Crush. So we got Sam Proof over there. Say hi, Sam.
Hi, Sam. I'm so small compared to you when we're on the screen. You're like giant, and I'm like, I'm the size of Rod's knee, essentially.
Remember in the,
I do have
which
big
is
knees,
where I
though.
am, so I can be like.
you know what it reminded me of is you know
Taha, what's up?
the Flintstones. They have that little alien Martian guy that pops up.
Oh yeah, and you never know if he's real.
Hey, dum dum. That guy.
Wasn't the ongoing thing is like nobody knows if he was real or a figment of like Fred's imagination?
Oh sure.
Because like nobody else saw him, right?
I forget.
I think
Yeah,
only like Fred.
that seems right.
I think
it
only
was
Fred saw him.
Fred.
So people were like, "Is he on shrooms?"
Or is it what was it the green absinthe?
Oh yeah,
And you see the green fairy.
yeah.
I wonder if that's where they got the idea
It's
for
like like a prehistoric like absinthe.
that. Oh, Jar Jar's back.
That was funny. He's on a Clorox thing this time, so you can see him.
Who did that? Is that you?
No, I think it was Travis who set that
Oh,
up.
okay. Because I was like, so instead of Elf on the Shelf, what's a Jar Jar on a jar? I don't know.
Jar Jar in a jar. A little on the nose, if you ask
Jar
me.
Jar on a jar.
I mean, next week I fully expect that now. Like either an
Elf
empty
on a shelf.
Facility.
Jar Jar on a bar.
or like
Jar
Jar
in a
Jar
bar.
on a jar on a bar. No, Jar Jar in a jar on a bar.
Smoking a cigar.
I don't think
Too
it's
much.
the cigar he's smoking.
That's right. On those weird planets, they got the dank.
You know, this is a kind of a tangent, but you know that Dolly Parton movie, 9 to 5?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't say that I've ever watched it in my adult life, because when it was out, like it was actually out 2 years before I was born. But I do remember like my parents watching and my babysitter watching and all this stuff. I watched like a video today where they like broke down like how progressive Dolly Parton's always been, even though she's like a country queen.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize that they smoked weed in that movie. And I
Oh.
was like, there was a point in Dolly Parton's career where she like her, Lily Tomlin, and Jane Fonda all smoked weed together, even if it was fake, on like a movie, and then kidnapped their boss.
That's so weird.
And premeditated murder as well,
Yeah,
Wow, wow,
that movie was insane when you really look back at it.
right?
Yeah, can I just, not to pimp Mob Crush 100% all the time, but like I just want to point out something new. Like every show usually starts with me hitting the button, and then I have to go into all of these things like Facebook and like update the actual information.
Yeah.
But we just created the path work so that when you put the game title in on the Mob Crush side, it updates on Facebook and it works.
Awesome.
Oh wow, very
It was
cool.
the first time I did it. I was
Nice.
like, oh god, I did it!
It works.
Yes!
Sam, did you build that?
No.
like,
That would be,
like 30 people out here did.
yeah, there's all those people. If I had the ability to build things, we'd have some crazy stuff.
I
with Mob
bet,
Crush.
I seriously bet.
All right.
Yeah, but speaking of Mob Crush, if you guys don't know, Mob Crush... Oh, I'm getting attacked by Keese.
Keith?
Well,
What
I guess I should put it onto the gameplay. You're already going for it.
Oh, yeah. We have a ways to get up
Morales,
to
what's up? How you doing?
the shrine, so I figured I'd just kind of grind out a little bit.
Right on.
I could just warp there, but I kind of want to run. Because this is like the last leg of this DLC pack. This is where, like, once I beat this, we get to see the last memory of Link's past, and then also get chased by Marquise. Alright.
I love the little, like, the horror movie violence, like, huh?
Yeah, pudding.
So speaking of that, you should tell people, because
Oh, yeah.
they can hear stuff right now.
Oh, yeah,
There's a
so-
music bed being played.
It's playing right now,
Right.
so
Yeah.
we can't hear it in this real room. So is it the song we talked about before?
Yeah.
Okay, so the good news we've been holding on to. Actually, this is the first live stream since we've released it that we've been able to talk about it.
But
So
keep in mind if you want to cue something else.
okay, yeah.
Just
No.
let me know.
No, I was just wondering. I just wanted to make sure I'm referencing the right song. So on Tuesday, it finally released. The thing we've been working on since July is that YouTube reached out to us to write music for their audio library, and it's probably the biggest gig we've gotten since being out in LA. We're super happy with it. They were amazing to work with, and gave us so much creative freedom to work on things. And so we created. We're doing more stuff later, but in this first round, we created 10 new songs for the YouTube audio library. Anybody can go to youtube.com/audio library and search RKVC, and you can download our tracks and use them royalty free in any video you make for YouTube, and they won't get claimed or anything like that. And they're all instrumental tracks, with the exception of there's a couple songs where we do like a whoa, kind of thing.
Yeah, like a shout chorus.
Voice instruments.
Yeah,
if you
right.
will.
They just couldn't be lyrical. That was the official term.
You can have melody, just no lyrics.
Yeah. So
Well, here's another Guardian.
the Pixel, can't wait to hear some. Yeah. So there's a monetization. Okay. So yeah, you can check it out on the YouTube Audio Library. If you go to our Twitter, we also posted, I think yesterday or the day before.
Die! He's gonna fall in the lava.
Nice.
I can think he can still shoot me though.
That's so funny. He can survive that. If you go to our Twitter, there's also posts with
Bye.
links to Bandcamp
Bye.
and SoundCloud. If you want higher resolution WAV files, you can download them from there as well. But yeah, there's 10 new tracks of varying genres. We try to do them in pairs, so there's like 2 of similar genre, like 2 each of each genre. But it kind of ranges. And then if you want to, we had our announcement video that showed examples of the tracks being used in different stuff. Some of them are them actually being used in videos, and some of them are like examples of pre-existing footage. But all our friends contributed to that, including Sam's live stream, Cute Avalanche, which one of our tracks is named after. Which is funny because since we weren't allowed to talk about it, we had to name it first and then tell him a week later.
Yeah.
It was named that for like 4 weeks.
You monsters!
You know what's funny? Because like the way we went about it too is like, what does this song sound like? And then Rod's like, I forget if me and Rod was like, it sounds like
I was
herding cats.
Yeah, I was like, well, you said it's herding cats. I was like, but it sounds so cute. It's like cute cats. I was like, he's like, oh, what is that thing? Oh, it's Cute Avalanche. I might have been on a substance, but like, but
Well, I never.
Well, I never.
Pixelity asks, can you use it in stream? We
yes,
are
so
right
it's
now.
actually so that specific song, Cute Avalanche, is playing right now.
Yeah.
Underneath this creative way to name a song. Yeah. That's the thing. So RKVC as a band has never done a full album of instrumental music. So it was interesting to try to figure out like how to name these things.
Yeah.
So a lot of it was just kind of like we sat there. We didn't think too much about it. We sat in one like 10-minute sitting and scrolled through the tracks. We're like, what does this embody? You know, and so that was definitely that. Even separate from the live stream, it sounds like a cute avalanche of kittens. You know, just and then so Sam and Cute Avalanche like lent us their footage for examples, and it just fits perfect. There's a way to, like, we had one version in the actual main video that we edited it together that fits well, but then there's a separate visualizer video for the whole track being used on YouTube, and that was fairly unedited. It was just kind of all the clips running in a row, and it still looks like it fits perfectly. So
Yeah.
That's good.
And one of my favorite clips of all time is there's a gray kitten on there that's fighting falling asleep, and it's like the thing I go back to besides the picture of my niece when I'm like feeling shitty about stuff. I'm like, there's a cute kitten trying to like stay awake. It's like sitting upright and just like
Oh yeah,
falling
completely
over.
falling over.
But yeah, then there's other songs like we had actually Vince had a track he did on there called Future Girl. That's a future based song. And then after it was a working title, and then afterwards I think that might have been either the only or one of the only ones that stayed the same title, because it was like, this feels about right. And the example that we used for that was Slice and Rice's engagement video. So we're like, that's kind of fitting too, because like if you take it from Matt from Slice and Rice's perspective, like she's his future girl, you know, like I don't know, it just worked out. And then, I mean, we could go through the titles and stuff, but there's a video we have on our YouTube channel called We Made an Album That We Don't Own, and in parentheses, but it's good news. So, clickbait language, but not clickbait.
Value prop high.
Yeah. So, if you go to our YouTube channel, you can watch that, or if you're on Instagram,
Thanks, Pixel.
the link in our bio will take you to that video if you want to check it out there. It's about 11 minutes long, but I didn't know how people would like it because we try to make things entertaining, and I had to edit it so many times that I thought it was crap by the time we finished it. But after it got out there, everyone loves it. Like YouTube, like loves it. The people watching it love it. The numbers are actually climbing.
Yeah.
Usually we get like a big spike and then it like drops off. It's actually just been like it started kind of soft and then just like keeps growing and starting to grow. The Morales says, "Hello, excuse me, the question, but they'll no longer bring the." Oh, I think that's a Sam question. I'll blast his music in the car. Oh, I thought in the cat.
I thought the typo was accurate.
Yeah, no, it's like just put the Bluetooth.
Take that, cat. Morales, do you mean are we not going to do any more League of Legends live streams? Because if that's what you're asking, yeah, right now we don't have anyone that's playing League of Legends.
Was that not something Dave did?
I think he did a little bit. He wasn't really a League of Legends player. He just kind of did it.
You know,
because it was popular.
You know what's so funny? I didn't realize until later. I was going through old Facebook groups, kind of like cleaning house with like dead groups, you know. And there was like a group that a bunch of us made that were in a class together at YouTube for like editing or something. And Dave was in that group, and so we had met him months before, and not connected that we met again.
Yeah.
Here.
That's funny.
It was really wild. Bluetooth cat, yeah. In my head, I picture you taking like a Beats pill and just like shoving it down the cat's throat and then just blasting this.
Holy crap.
But no, those tunes are really cool. If you're looking for like more just like those are specifically made for sync and to put into like YouTube videos. But if you like listening to them on their own, that's great too. Just know that we also have our regular albums out under RKVC on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you listen to music.
With words.
Yeah, they have like lyrics, like our regular album stuff. And we're also working on our actual album. That's like a year overdue. But we're gonna get it right. So
Taking a while for that one.
But there's 3 tracks out already, so that's out there. Speaking of music.
All right, real quick, I'll run you guys through this. All right, so we got last week we were able to defeat one of the shrines. This is the last divine beast that we have to do. Here you see we have 3 monuments here, and one of them is blue, 2 of them are orange. The 2 orange ones are the ones we haven't finished yet. Each one they give you a map here, and I'll show you. So you'll have to pinpoint where on the map this little yellow dot is, right? So you have to do that for each one. So what I did is I went ahead and I looked for these shrines already. And these were, the last time we did the Divine Beast, the shrines were like pretty far away from each other. But since Death Mountain is just like this one area, they just put the shrines right on Death Mountain, which was really good for me because it was simple to find them. So let's see, we had this one here, we finished. That was the first one. The second one ended up being where? There it is. Second one was here. I still haven't finished that. See how it's like blue and orange?
Mm-hmm.
That's how you can tell. And then the third one was down here, actually.
Pixeldy, so good for me. That's really interesting to bring that up. That's the first YouTube video ever posted to our channel. And technically, it's one of my solo tracks, but it was the way that we were introducing Vince into this like brand and this band. But I'm glad you like it, because it's an older track, and you never know when you're doing something initially if it's gonna like last, you know, if it's kind of trendy. I still like it now. I mean, obviously there's things I would perform differently now, being a little bit older, but like, I love the message of the song. That like all these like, most of the things that people want to have in their lives are just bad for them. So when you find like I forget some of the lyrics like everything like that you like will kill you someday, and like you keep playing the lottery, but you're always broke, and stuff. But so when you find those things and those people that are good for you, like you keep them around. And then this is like the anthem for that. It's like, somebody's like, whether it's romantic or friends or family or whatever, like keep them in your life. I don't know. I don't think I've ever actually talked about that song. That's kind of cool though. But RKVC is a band. Our most recent song, you probably find it on our channel. It's a music video for a song called "Wrong Things, Right People," and it features a whole lot of our YouTuber friends. Hearing the song for the first time, because at that time when we put that song out, we hadn't done music in 2 years. But we had been, but like we hadn't put a new project out, and that was a fun video to see a bunch of people. Some of them you might recognize. It's hard with YouTube because somebody could have 18 million subscribers, but you might not know who they are.
That's the truth. We just met somebody that has 10 million subscribers. I've never seen any of his videos.
Yeah, we were at YouTube Space for Brent Rivera's 10 million subscriber party because he invited us, even though we never met. And like some of the people there were like, "Who's Brent?" I only know about him because like there's a little bit of online controversy.
All right,
Pixel D, darn, okay. Oh, don't feel bad about like I actually like that song, so you can like go look up. There's a lot more. We have like 6 or 7 albums out there.
Yeah, there's so much music of ours that we from like years.
If you're already in our YouTube channel, if you go to the playlist, you'll actually see like albums listed, or like the main page. I can't remember. There's a place there which is like full album like lyric videos or something, so you can see like each of the albums there.
All right, so this shrine's called Blind Spot.
So the blind spot's probably. Oh, can you put your fireproof suit on? Just walk through that again.
Got it. I know last time. So it looks like I can jump on this, and it brings me. And since I have the fireproof on, I don't have to actually like do anything.
Cool. It's gonna be one of those. Hey, look at a little slime. Hey, it's Rolly TV. It's a little slime from. Is that Dragon Quest? You like. Have you seen, do you know Dragon Quest?
Yeah.
So this little slime, they made a Switch controller of it.
Oh, that's cool.
That looks so uncomfortable to hold.
Yeah, that's weird.
Speaking of uncomfortable to hold, Brian Foster, folks.
What's up? E. Foster in the house.
Give me a mic.
Mike.
Talk about uncomfortable holds.
Yes, sir, Dragon Quest. But the new, we were talking Dragon Quest, they made a controller out of the slime character. And it's like it is. Oh wait, you own it? That's cool. It's a slime, but you hold it upside down with a Switch controller. On the
Oh yeah,
side.
yeah, I've seen
it's
that.
It's like a weird.
Yeah.
Like you're
kind of an odd shape, right?
Yeah, you're holding essentially like a giant Hershey's Kiss shape.
Yeah. That was the blob from Dragon Quest.
It's funny because
Blue Hershey's Kiss.
Yeah, that's right.
One of my favorite YouTube channels, Spawnwave.
Yeah.
Like, took it apart. And I don't know if this was a joke of how they like assembled it, but to take it apart, you have to like do some of like the most like morbid things. Like you have to pull its eyes out to get like to the screws, and you have to like remove its mouth to get to another part and stuff. So you have to like dismember it
Yes.
to actually take it apart and stuff. And I was like, weird.
Sounds gorgeous.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Kiss.
Oh god. Oh god.
Is that the blind spot?
How did he miss you?
Oh god. I gotta get out of the fire range of these guys.
So I've never played through any of these, and I've put in about 200 hours into this game.
Oh, this is.
Oh god, watch out.
This is the expansion pack.
Like.
Yeah, I have the expansion. I never played through it, I guess.
Alright, so that's what blind spot
Wait,
means.
did he go? Ah.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
oh!
he's like, he had a Wilhelm scream. That's awesome.
Alright, so now I know. This. Oh, great.
I think it's made to stay in the case. Oh yeah. It's supposed to stay together. So Spawnwave, what he does, he used to be like a repairman at GameStop. So his thing is he takes apart consoles and controllers and stuff. And for me, it's kind of like the closest thing I could liken it to is like ASMR, but instead of like noise, just having like in the background like a video playing of someone like disassembling a console is kind of interesting to me.
Just the sound of it, you mean?
Well, just seeing it, it's just like, oh, this is cool.
Oh, I
just
see.
pulling out like circuit boards.
Yeah,
and
I
stuff,
like that.
'Cause I'm just curious. Like, I don't ever want to do it, but like, it's there, and the guy's kind of funny, you know. He's actually from Delaware, of all places. For those of you who don't know, like we came from Delaware before LA. This is always weird, you know.
I gotta get that down.
I've met more Delaware people out here than I ever have in my life.
Oh, that's right. Because of Andy too.
Yeah.
Okay, so they just fall off at the end here. I gotta jump off.
It was funny. One of these other trials last week was like a bunch of fire stuff, but he already had this fireproof suit, so he literally just walked down the hallway. And, like, and he wins.
Yeah.
You get that pretty early. Well, I mean, you can get it early on in the game, depending on what route you go. But once you go to the Gorons, is that who gives it to you?
Yeah.
or you gotta buy it. But.
Oh yeah, you can either buy it or eventually they'll give it to you.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Because I think you only need to buy like 2 pieces of it, and then they give you the complete set.
Exactly. Oh, treasure just fell.
Did you buy that Halloween pack on MK11?
How the heck do I get that?
So I did, because on Switch, like when you buy Switch games, you get like little like credits, you know. So I had enough to get the pack.
The gold points.
But yeah, but it's also like kind of BS because like I have the combat pack, but that's not included in it.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't buy that.
It's weird. For those of you who don't know, like Mortal Kombat 11 put out like a Halloween pack, or what they call Masquerade pack. I just want to avoid like religious. I don't know.
Alright, I gotta go back and
Pagan.
do that again.
Yeah, but which is funny for a game of dismemberment. But the most interesting thing from that was Jade is like the Wicked Witch, but she looks like Elphaba from Wicked. Like I didn't know
Which is the Wicked Witch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's the Wicked Witch. But I was saying off camera, they kind of like made like they like kind of returned to the Bikini Ninja thing.
Can you use that Zora costume to get up that?
Oh yeah. Actually, now that I'm here, this is good. Alright, so
Oh, that's nice. They start you in the middle.
I need to make those to get that treasure. Even though
Oh, it drops on those.
So far it hasn't, none of these treasures have been worth a shit. Because I already have everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're probably
I've-
over inventoried right now.
I got these like 20 NFC chip amiibos. So it's every single Breath of the Wild amiibo on an NFC chip.
How did you get that?
I found them.
All the amiibos are in here?
Yeah. So now like every day I go through and just bang out every single amiibo.
So this is like at the bottom of the toy of like the figure, right? Like
Yeah.
they're inside it somehow.
Yeah, like this one here is for
So this is in here then?
Smash Brothers. Yep, that
Cool.
the little NFC code is on the bottom of that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Again, I didn't need this treasure, even though I did all this.
Well, you
crap.
Risk
got
your
it.
life for
I
it.
did get it though.
But is there an end to this level?
Yeah, I need to jump back on.
Oh, it's Rolly said.
Oh,
I bought those cards on eBay. That's where Vince
keep
got
doing that.
That's where Vince got them too.
This game made me lose my breath so many times.
Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. I'm
So I
excited
think-
for Breath of the Wild 2.
So am I.
I wonder what that is going to be. I hope it's just this with dungeons.
That'd be sick.
Do you see Link's Awakening had like a dungeon builder, but it's not shareable?
And it's not that fun to use.
Oh man, the biggest problem I have with this game is when I run off of an edge, I always hit jump too late, so he just runs right off
Yeah.
without the jump.
And then flips the parachute open for no reason
Yeah.
to slow down his death. Yeah, Link's Awakening was fantastic.
Oh, you finished it?
I
So
finished
he
it.
still hasn't finished.
Oh,
so
I got a long way to go.
Did you see the end coming, or did you kind of figure it out halfway through, or?
I mean, it wasn't too shocking.
Okay. Because I know, like, I don't know about this version. I know as a kid on Game Boy, I was like, oh my god, like, you know.
Yeah, it's nice. It's a good one.
Oh, I see. So if I didn't have the fire suit, I would have to run up these things and jump over the fire.
Yeah, but usually people that are playing this DLC probably have everything.
I know. That makes me. Yeah, I feel weird about that.
Right?
It's like I already have everything. Why do I need to do that? All right. So now, Vince, you have to run and jump. All right. What jump? All right. That's jump.
I saw some people have been modding Link's Awakening so it doesn't have the blurring effect.
Oh, okay. That was my fault then. I put the block too high.
The performance issue.
No, it's like, you know how they have the like the blur on the top and the bottom?
Oh, it's like the focus.
Tilt focus.
Yeah.
Tilt shift.
You-
I like that.
Which you'll find out as you finish the game why it's like that.
Oh.
There's actually like a story reason why it's like that.
I dig it.
But I guess people like don't like that aesthetic. So there's some people are jailbreaking the switches to like mod that out of it.
Oh, weird. You know what's so funny? In Link's Awakening, when you fall down a hole, the yell that Link makes is actually kind of scary.
For such a cute game.
Like this one, when he falls, he's like ah. But in Link's Awakening, he's like ah.
Oh yeah.
So you actually like feel the pain.
And you fall a lot in that game.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah.
It's Raleigh says the frame rate issues bother me on the new Link's Awakening game for some reason. Is there a weird frame rate? Oh,
There's a-
because it goes back and forth between 30 and 60 frames, right?
Well, it's a performance issue. It's just like when
Okay.
the new screen loads up, there's a moment where it's not fully loaded clearly, and yeah, the frame rate drops drastically.
Nice. Don't mess this up.
Damn it.
It's not, yeah, you just need to make another one, right?
Let's not make it too high.
I hope they keep these.
Yeah, the runes.
Yeah, and I hope that you can use them in the dungeons.
So, yeah, have you built a dungeon yet?
Just one that you kind of get like a quest to do that, and they they have you make a base model or whatever it is just to
Yeah.
get through like a mission. You get a heart out of it.
That's right.
Yeah, so
There's like different shaped dungeons and then like...
it's every dungeon room that you encounter in the game you can build once
That's
you
right.
encounter it, and then you can also find slabs that you have to bring to Dampy.
Oh yeah. So I go to that crane game. And
Yeah,
I
there's
found
one in there.
My first slab was in
There's
the crane
one in
game.
there, yeah. There's a heart in there too.
So I've already messed up the trading because
Oh,
at
I don't think
one
you can
point,
mess it up.
I got the dog food and I fed the alligator the dog food.
Yeah.
And then supposedly right after that part of the game, like once you get to that point, you're supposed to go back to the crane game and there's a Goomba in there.
Yeah.
But it never showed up for me. So now, like every time you get to a certain point of the game, you can go back to the crane game and there's another thing that you can put on a stand.
Are you sure you're there yet?
Yeah, because I'm how many enemies in now? I'm at the first one was like a fish dungeon, right? It was you had to get the fish key.
That's like the second one.
The second or the first one? What was the first one? Was by the alligator. You had to go down by the beach, and there's a dungeon there.
Is that
That's
the first dungeon? Really? That's one?
That's one.
God.
And then two is you have to go through the spooky woods and get back around to through where like the graveyard is or the cemetery. And then there's I forget. Anyway, I think
There's a dungeon in the cemetery too.
Yeah, I think I'm like 2 or 3 dungeons complete already. And yeah, somehow I messed up the trade thing. So what I did was like saved that game and created another game.
Yeah, I don't
and
think
tried
you
to
could
do
mess
it
that
again.
up.
I don't know what happened.
Yeah, I believe you can. It should be pretty automatic. I don't think any of that stuff like goes away.
Right.
Oh yeah, all your wood is gonna burn, huh?
Yeah, I gotta remove this so it doesn't burn up. There we go. Alright, so now we have one more shrine left before we could fight the last Ganon.
So there is a game that's coming out for PlayStation that is just like this.
Really? Oh, you were saying that.
I mean, it is like a little bit like of a rip-off.
Yeah.
But I will definitely play the hell out
I
of
saw
it.
that. I saw that on
Yeah.
beat 'em ups at E3. I guess a
Yes.
bunch of people were holding up their switches,
Yes,
like
and burning
protesting.
them and- well, it wasn't E3. It was Tokyo Game Show.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And they were at the Sony booth because it's PS4.
It is PS4.
So they were at the Sony booth, like holding up their switches and
Mhm.
like just
In
like
protest.
Yeah.
I mean, I would never protest and throw my Switch on the ground.
Oh.
I don't think they're throwing. Were they throwing them on the ground? I saw them just like holding them up in the air like lighters, you know.
Somebody like burned it or stepped on it or
Oh, on
something.
the PS4.
Raleigh
Oh, that's
TV
right.
says it's called Genshi Impact.
That sounds right. Good call.
But the the first thing you see is the grass
Moving target.
because it's so it's so
Yeah.
like visually iconic to this game. Like you see it out there, you're like, ooh. He pointed out a bunch of story points too. That I guess they were the same.
Oh, this is dope. Alright, so I already know what to do on this one. Let's see, is that it? That's it? Oh man, this shrine's super easy.
Wow, you just spoiled it for yourself.
I did.
That was amazing.
Alright, so you have to put a bomb in here.
Yeah.
So let's go to our bombs.
It'd be funny if
Fire
you
it
did.
off.
It'd be funny if
Yeah.
you did this and it was a troll and like a spike comes down and just squishes you.
Alright. Bomb's loaded. And then you can already see the balls in there. So now when I hit this, it's gonna move this towards the thing and I gotta hit the target or blow up the bomb. That's it. The wall comes down. Now I gotta get another target.
A farther one.
So, dope. Because
Yeah.
I thought that was it.
Oh, when
Alright.
it moves,
Reload.
the target's going up. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind. Sorry.
This one's, oh, there's a treasure over
Oh,
there.
it does move.
Oh, great. So how do I... What's over here? So that's wood, so I could burn that. And it looks like there's a thing that falls all the way down to this platform.
You realize that I've played this game and have said those same exact things by myself, to myself,
That's
out
so
loud.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a pathway I could run over there. So why don't I just do that? I'll just light this thing on fire right now.
Oh, I say that to myself.
Now it falls down in there.
But you gotta get in there in that cage.
Interesting. There's a.
Unless you can do the lift up and then float in there.
Actually, I don't have any of my runes in here.
Oh, right.
Or the divine
Yeah.
beast things. So yeah, how would I do that? Let's see. Well, let's do this first. So we got a bomb in there. Alright. I'm gonna wait till it gets to the bottom. Alright. Just gonna go back up. It's all timing. Alright, so about halfway to the. Oh, it's going up again.
I can start it now.
So that's a
There you
platform
go,
there.
do it.
There's a platform there too. So I must have to get up there somehow.
Eventually.
Alright, so here it comes. Alright, so it'll go to the second.
So you gotta wait for it to stop at the second one?
Yeah. Ooh, I almost missed that. Alright, so wait for it to go up to the third. Wait, what's that? Oh, I thought that was another treasure. Come back down.
Close.
I figured out a lot of the timing in this game is shooting things off a tad bit earlier than you feel like you should.
Boom. Kaboom.
Alright, so got one gate open. Makes me think there's something in there.
Yeah.
So where's the next target? Alright, so there isn't a target.
Oh, there's a ladder there.
Oh, it's right here?
Did you see that? I wonder if there's something.
On this side too? No? So yeah, let's run down here.
And I think this leads you to that treasure.
We gotta figure out. Oh, here's another way. Oh, never mind. We gotta figure out this treasure. So that's like a depression for a ball.
Can you?
Oh, do I have to put a ball in here? And maybe the gate will come down after that. But I put the treasure in there. So it's never gonna seat correctly. Alright, let's try this again. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
You ruined it!
Yeah, I think I messed up.
It's nice if they reset everything for you, though.
Definitely. You see that I have the Linux or whatever, the Linux weapons.
What? Oh, yeah.
Lionel, I mean.
Yeah.
I have all these like 5-time bow and arrow. Or, oh shit, not that. Or it'll shoot literally 5 at a time.
Real
Oh.
quick, it's Raleigh. I
Does it
just saw
actually
your
use 5
comment over
arrows?
on
No, it only
Periscope.
uses one.
Go check
That
that out.
awesome?
That's great.
Yeah, I was super happy about that.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Fire arrow.
Do you guys play Borderlands at all?
No, but it
Nah.
looks so good.
Yeah, I'm pretty heavy into that now. That reminded me of Borderlands. Some guns,
Really?
will shoot like 3 bullets, but only count for 1. And
Sick.
yeah, that game is great.
That's PS4 too, right?
Yeah, and Xbox.
Alright, so let's do this again. We'll do this real quick, since we already know. I wonder if I should just shoot this one right into that thing first. Let's try it. Oh, never mind, the wall. It's not down yet. Alright, so the wall drops, and then I think I need to shoot it in there first.
To get the treasure down?
To get that gate to come down, yeah. But then the treasure after that. I just want to see if that's the truth.
Supposedly Borderlands will be crossplay one day. Oh, like cross consoles?
Yeah, that's what they said.
I don't know why more games aren't just like that. Well, that didn't work.
Alright. That's not what I wanted to do.
That was so cool. I would try to get it in there again.
I think I'm gonna try. I might just like shoot it off real quick too.
It looks like the angle puts you up there all the time, like too high.
Must not be it, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so.
All right, well let's shoot this one. That'll be coming down here soon. Boom! That was bullseye.
I was gonna say they should have given you extra points for that one.
Shoosh.
So nothing's in that like middle chamber there.
Let's go there. Let's go.
I want to take this time to compliment Amazon on always monitoring me to make sure I'm not home when they deliver things.
Oh.
They're always delivered at different times, and it's always when I'm not there.
Alright, so you're right, Brian. Something's gonna lead us to that treasure, and then up this thing.
Also,
One-eyed Willy.
I want to add a caveat to that where they don't seem to knock or ring your bell anymore. They'll just put the package there. Because, like, so our Alexa is linked so it'll turn yellow when we get a package. And, like, there was a day where I had, like, just come inside, was sitting in the living room, which was right next to the front door. And I turn over and Alexa's yelling. I was like, how? Like, how did they even sneak by me? And I go, and sure enough, there was a package
Just
out
a
there.
courtesy knock.
So I figured out, especially if it was delivered by Amazon, it's because they have like an Uber like thing.
Oh
where people
yeah,
deliver.
it's their fleet service.
So I guess those guys are afraid of getting shot, especially if they're people of color, because they're wandering around like neighborhoods.
Oh my god.
Because I saw I think a Vice documentary about it. There was like a Hispanic fellow who's like, I often have to deliver packages to like ritzy neighborhoods like in Malibu and stuff. And he's like, I get police called on me and stuff. So he tries to like jump in and out as quickly as possible. Like
I gotta admit, the controller to move those machines,
So fun.
it's fine, and I like it. I just don't love it. Because it's like a little bit too much, and sometimes you're like almost upside down.
Like I just was.
Well, there's the ones that are like the giant ones. You gotta like roll the ball and make sure that it goes at the right speed and all that. It's tough.
What was the one day how there's the electric and you have to like match all the things up so the electric goes
Yeah,
all the way through?
yeah.
That's the
You know,
same
like
thing.
mine.
We're like, ah. All right, so I messed up already because I need to move this thing out of the way.
I don't think you messed up. I think you just gotta move it.
Yeah. So now it's gonna reset itself. Then I have to set this in a way.
You have to go right through the hole there.
Yeah.
That's awesome. God, these guys made some really cool puzzles in this game.
Oh, you know what, too? I think I may need to blow that up. Let me try to blow it up first. Oh, not ancient arrow. Okay, so that doesn't blow up. But I still need to set it so that I can hit that target. Oh, not that one. There we go. So it must have to be this way, though. Maybe not. So. Let's see.
Nice, such a great puzzle. Yeah, let's blow it up.
Let's see if that'll work. It's kind of wonky, but we'll see. Alright, so here's the top.
It's gotta go.
Flip it.
Yeah. Right? There you go. Try that. I don't think you could put it any more perfect.
Yeah, that was
What's up, Tice?
oh,
Tice?
Yeah. Our man
Tice.
Tice.
Way to go on the
road.
Gemini man, dude.
Happy Friday. You can't see that.
You're like, did you do it? Who knows?
I know, I wasn't even looking. in the right area. Let's try again, because I couldn't see. Alright, get up there.
Guy says, thanks, dude. It was lit.
Did a good job.
Get in there.
Where the F did it go?
Nothing
It's
came
still
out.
in the canon,
Oh,
isn't it? Fucking...
did I break it? Oh,
you
you know
jammed it.
what? The ball might be stuck up there. Oh no,
Oh,
that
there
ball
we go.
flew
There
out.
you go.
All right, test done.
But yeah, there's one in there. Oh, maybe I see.
Okay, so gotta be a way.
Sideways, maybe?
Yeah, where it's like it's gotta go through that hole. But also, maybe I have to, you know what? Get out of here. Maybe I have to freeze that thing too.
Ah.
Freeze it at the bottom of it or something. Like, what if I like put it like this?
Victor says, maybe you have to multitask and shoot the bomb into the slot, then quickly move the platform so the ball slides into the target.
Oh,
Holy crap.
maybe.
That sounds like a pain in the butt.
So
Good call.
let it get into up there and then move it again towards the target. I don't even know if it'll go up here. Boom!
Or you could just do it
There you go.
perfect.
Yeah.
Just hit,
Not worry about anything.
just hit the target.
Just hit the
You
target.
should just hit the target.
Just do that, you know.
Just hit the target.
Alright, so we still need this treasure though. We don't really need it.
Yeah, you don't need any treasure. Is this just for
It's yeah,
your
just like
completionist sake?
principle, yeah. Ah, do I need to?
Can you? No, you can't climb on those walls, right?
Nah. There's got to be something here.
Like an updraft or something?
Or can you make an updraft from that thing you got last time?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, well, that's all it was.
That was genuous.
There we go.
You have too much things in your inventory.
Probably.
Hey, alright, that'll work.
I can use that.
Yeah.
Don't fall off.
Yeah, I was like,
Money's
oh.
Money's always good in this game.
Rupees, diamond.
Yeah, any of the Divine Beast weapons that you get in the game, the only way you can recreate them after they break is with diamonds and like a part.
So, to say you're deep into this game would be a real understatement.
Yeah. This has been like my favorite game for almost a year now.
It's great.
There was a point where he was like making dinner once and describing the recipe to me like it was in this game.
There was a point while playing this game where while I'm in the car, like in a passenger seat looking outside, I would see things that reminded me of the game, like the mountainside, or like I was holding a carrot and all I could think of was this game.
It's like, wow, they made these mountains a lot like the ones in Breath of the Wild.
You would just sit down to eat dinner like,
Yeah.
why am I not getting any? I'm so
This is on-
hungry.
yeah, this is on Switch. Is this on anything other than Switch? Is it like Wii U or something?
They're
Wii U.
it's
Okay.
Wii U, yeah.
Yeah, this is a Switch. This is
We're
the one.
definitely on Switch.
This is
today.
the system that's sold.
That's why I think Metroid Prime Trilogy still has a chance to come out for the holiday season.
That'd be
Yeah.
dope, man.
Yeah.
That'd be
The one that
cool.
was on Wii U.
Yeah.
That game's awesome.
Yeah, I would love to see Metroid come over to Switch.
Yes, because I've never played any of them.
I've only played
The
the
Primes.
originals.
I played all the 2D ones.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
only
that's
ever
all the
played
ones
the
I've played
original.
as well.
The original is a hard game.
Oh yeah.
I never beat it.
Not a lot of people have.
All right, so now we have to go back to the monument, which is here. Oh, you get this traveling medallion. Did you get that out when you do one of the? It's the first pack, the first DLC pack. You get all these new outfits, weapons, the traveling medallion, all this stuff. A bunch of like new stuff for your horse too. There's a ancient armor for your horse. There's a monster armor for your horse. And then there's like the last couple of things that I still haven't done yet are collect all the Korok seeds.
Yeah.
I've gone as far as I've gotten all these medals for beating every single monster. Like here is a medal for the Talos, so you beat every Talos on the map, and then you beat every Phoenix on the map, and then you beat every Molduga.
Jeff.
Which
I love the Hinox. That's the one with the one eye, right? The
Yeah.
Cyclops. Those are great.
and they're in Breath of the, or Link's Awakening too. There's one,
Yeah.
which is super cool. And then
He's one of the bosses, right?
Yeah, he's one of the bosses. I was so happy too because they don't tell you the names,
Yeah, right. Exactly.
but just by looking at him, you could tell he's a Phoenix.
What do you look like?
By looking at it, you could tell he was one of those.
Why is Cass is gone? Oh, that's right. I have to go to
Because he's in the lava.
I gotta go to the beast, the divine beast.
Oh, is that all the trials?
This is the last one.
Sweet.
So if I beat Ganon here in this divine beast,
That's
I
it.
will beat this pack too.
Really?
Yep. This is the last one. I decided to do the Death Mountain last.
As you do.
Yeah. Well, it's really hot here, and you can't even bring a horse up here, and I wouldn't be able to survive without this armor. So, where's Cass? Was it for the?
I rarely took a horse around in this game.
Oh crap! I got too close. Oh no, I did it. Okay.
So he's looking forward to, I guess, beating this. He gets a motorcycle
Yes.
that you fuel with gears instead of fuel.
Yeah, you actually when it runs out of gas, you jump off of it, and the seat opens up, and then you take ancient gears and you drop it into the bike, and it refuels.
So that's what those are for.
He brought it up because I asked, I was like, so because you have to cook food and stuff in this game, like, do you have to like wait for like things to fossilize or something? Like, how do you do the gas in this game? And he's like, oh, you put ancient gears in. I'm like,
You have to kill animals and let
Sure.
them turn into
Right.
tar.
Right.
it's like you go to sleep for how long? 50 million years.
It's funny because in the beginning of the game, you learn that Link's been asleep for 10,000 years.
Sounds legit.
So now we go into his consciousness, and we fight the Ganon that I fought to gain back this divine beast again. And each time, man,
Everybody got that?
If
Out there?
The Ganons are just in your mind.
that's what's happening.
if the Japanese storytellers are good at anything, it's telling old stories again.
See, they gave me, and since I'm, okay, there it is. So it's in the depths of my memories. And each one of these divine beasts, they strip away all your stuff, everything, and they only leave you with certain tools. So this time, since I'm in Death Mountain, and they gave me the divine weapon of this area, so that's what's on my back. But then they gave me a shitty ass bow.
I love that when games are like super on the nose, like you've arrived at Death Mountain.
Look at that axe.
The Hinox and the Hyrule.
Don't they just call it Death Mountain because it looks like a skull, though?
Yeah. There is a part where
It just reminds every time something like that happens, it reminds me of that point in the first Scooby-Doo live-action movie where like you've arrived at Spooky Island.
Alright,
or was that
so
the first one? Or
I don't-
that was the first one.
I don't remember each. So what did they give
That's
me?
all you get?
So they gave me the Boulder Breaker.
Globetrotters? Was that animated or?
Oh, it was live
They gave me
live
one
action?
bow
Okay.
with 5 arrows, no shield, 1 outfit, no food. Oh, okay. 3 pieces of food. And
Crap food, too.
Then, all right. So
But there's always like a puzzle trick to
I
how
don't
like
have a shield, so I can't block anything. Do I? All right, but I do have my Divine Ruin, so I can use like Urbosa's Fury and Mipha's Grace, and
Oh, that's my favorite one.
so I don't know how to beat this dude though. He's about to slash.
Brute force.
So let's look around real quick. Yeah.
Brute force, that sword will break.
Yeah. There's got to be a moment
Yeah, it'll open up.
where I die.
Perfect.
That's
I
it.
think you got to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I didn't
the
realize
floor
we're,
is
like,
lava. Just put it in the lava.
We're in the volcano right now. I didn't realize that. Yeah, there's the hole of the volcano. I should pay attention, huh? Alright, so maybe I just do... Block, block, block. Yes, there it is.
Hey Evan, what's up, man?
hey, what's up, man?
Yeah, oh, cool. I can use Flash Spear. Or Flurry Rush. There you go.
Took a good chunk out.
Now I need to meet this great or this one. There it is. Alright, halfway point. Now he's gonna transform.
You are so OP right now.
Oh god, I love this so much. Oh,
Ganon has changed a lot.
wait. So this is where I need the ice then.
This is a different Ganon.
Yeah,
in bed. I wish I was in bed.
It's weird. This whole thing is like Ganon has been dead for years, but his energy and spirit have claimed. They call it the Calamity Ganon in this game.
It's more like a curse.
Yeah, than anything else. So I guess when he way up. Run, man.
Last week,
What's going on around me? Holy
week.
crap! All right, maybe this is where I shoot him.
Last week Jeff was in chat. Last week Jeff was in chat and he was like, all that particulate in the air can't be good for your lungs.
I can't touch things like that.
We're gonna wait this out.
Yeah. Just block my area. Hey, it worked. He's just shooting that thing now. Actually, I wonder if I can shoot the things he shot at me back at him.
Victor says you gotta run behind the pillars to avoid his fireball. So that's what we figured out.
Alright, so that just takes those out. I don't like that. I won't be able to get it.
What's that blue thing in the middle?
That's the control center for the Divine Beast. Pretty sure I won't be able to do anything. Wow, even away from it, it still hit me.
Big AoE.
There's got to be a way to interfere this, to run air interference. What do I have? I don't have anything else. If I do
Can you
Orcos-
reflect it back?
Oh, I was really late on swinging. That's another thing, is this thing takes forever to swing. There's a whole, like, backswing you have to wait for. I'm pretty sure if I do this, like, Orcos' Fury, it'll still hit it. I still have one more of this left. But I'm pretty sure I won't be able to hit him with the shield. Use this for that. Got past it. Alright, I'm gonna die, so let's do this. Wow, that was so much harder.
That did nothing.
Where's that? Ooh, is there an updraft?
There is.
Fire.
Brian says use stasis on the fireballs.
Alright, try that.
Interesting.
I can use stasis on him right now.
Toss a remote bomb.
That didn't work.
I can use stasis on him though. I wonder if that'll work.
But what would it do?
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh.
If he's sucking things in, can you jump up and have him suck you in toward him and then slash at him?
So I don't think he has any bombs right now because they take away all your stuff.
I can slash.
See if you jump and then use your parachute.
Alright, so there's Meet's Grace, just saved my life. Crap. I should try to swing it back for it. Late again. It takes so long to swing on that.
It's almost like the second you launch, it starts swinging.
Yeah. Hey, I gotta start. Let's try this horse. Yeah, that hurt him.
Oh.
It's a tiny bit though. But at least I got him off the... so close.
How did you get him off the thing?
I use that.
Oh, there you go. So close. Right there.
He's trying to hit me with that thing. One more. I got him!
Nice.
Nice.
Woo. Good job.
Own that.
Thank God they give us those weapons in these fights. Because otherwise it'd be impossible. Can't even rip. Weird, yeah. Weird. Scanner. Weird because these like part ancient pieces, and then the rest of them is like the calamity, dark
Mist,
energy.
Yeah. Looks like that's coming back for the sequel.
Second one?
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what they end up doing with that.
They're gonna have to do a co-op. I thought that they would do the same game but call it Zelda, and then you'd see like everything from her point of view.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
she's like sitting in the corner and just watching.
Because she's in fights like while you're going through the game. She's like in a battle.
So we're about to finish Cass's song right here. He needs like
It'll be funny.
he needs a beatbox friend.
No one needs that friend.
It's funny. There's an anime called Samurai Champloo,
Count me in, tiny princess.
and there's a okay. Let's listen to this.
I'm the fearless Daruk, after all. And if Hyrule needs my help, I'll gladly lay down my life.
Thank you, Daruk.
Not sure if it's Calamity Ganon's fault or what, but I hear monsters have been attacking people more than ever lately. Times like these, you shouldn't leave the castle without a horde of mighty Gorons to watch your back.
You sound like Father. He's assigning a knight to watch over me wherever I go.
You sound like Father.
I hear the top
I hate this
lieutenant
voice actress.
is the most accomplished swordsman in all of Hyrule.
Huh? That could only be... Huh? What the... They really are all over the place these days.
Goblins.
Is someone being attacked? Cowards. Wait here, princess.
Is he wearing clothes?
No.
Okay, just checking.
In Ocarina of Time, they literally turn into like long and roll down the road.
They do that in this too, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Raleigh TV over on Periscope says Samurai Champloo is bae.
Yeah, dude. But there's these two ninjas, or two samurai cats. They're like Ronin. And the one guy is like, I'm the best swordsman in the world. And then his buddy is like a beatboxing like his backup. It's hilarious.
You do a lot of anime?
Tons of anime.
Really?
You're safe.
So who was it? Oh, it was a dog.
Aw,
Bites his face
it's
off.
like Bella.
Yeah, it's like a collie.
Seems our friend here was the one being attacked. Precious boy. You saved his life. Huh?
Oh, he's scared of dogs. That's Daruk's protection. That he.
So this is in the past, right?
Yeah, this is 10,000 years ago.
Holy cow.
And stay safe. I'm sorry.
Good riddance and stay safe. That's gonna be my new like farewell message now. Good riddance. Stay safe.
Safe.
I see one of those
Stay classy,
It's like
San
the
Diego.
it's like the new Bye Felicia for me.
Weakness.
So tell me, princess.
I could probably just say things out loud.
Some kind of a dog monster, is he?
Yeah,
Is he a pig?
it's a huge boar,
Oh.
but that's the second. Like you fight this big, crazy thing first inside of the castle, and then once you beat that, he turns into this big ass boar out in the field, and you have to go defeat him on horse. Here.
I knew you could do it, little guy.
Now here's his
Now
spirit.
you can use Daruk's protection more than ever. If you see that Ganon jerk, give him a message for me.
That's a massage.
Good riddance, Bacon Breath.
Wait, is this just normal greeting, good riddance, and then something else?
Yeah. So now I have Daruk's protection plus. Complete. All right. So what happens now? Maz Koshia must command you to. Door of the final trial is. Oh, there's another trial. Shrine of Resurrection. I have to go back to where I came from.
That's right, Dorothy.
And-
Continue all along.
And face your destiny. All right. Well, that's not hard. We can just go right there. Oh, he's doing it for me. Okay, maybe I do have to do it. Oh no. What's going on? Okay, now I can do it. I wonder what that error is at the bottom left there. That's weird. Yeah, so I have 65.19% of the game done. I'm not even finished.
How?
I don't
How
know.
is that?
I have no idea. I've done every single thing. I've beat every monster. I've gotten every shrine. I've gotten every piece of armor, every weapon. The only thing I haven't finished is finding all the Korok seeds.
That might be it.
And that might be, yeah, that might be the last bit of it. Alright, so,
You don't get anything for it, so there's really no point.
yeah.
They just take one Korok seed and put it on top of the other Korok seed in your inventory.
Is that what they do? Is
And
just
it
sits
looks
there?
looks like a pile of poo. 'cause
Oh, that's right.
That's what you're picking up is poo.
Yeah,
Korok poo.
basically.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
After you collect them all, you get that little trophy, and it's
So it's
like
kind of like an FU, like at
golden
the end,
poo.
like you just collected a bunch of crap.
Shit,
yeah.
so funny.
Now it's in your inventory forever.
Now, real quick, before we go to the shrine, I want to, because I just thought of this. I want to go get my bow again. I broke my ancient bow. All right, to brave souls who wish to master divine beast, done well, return to this place of beginnings. Uh-oh, ceiling gonna change? Overcome many challenges through thus far. Now, allow me to bestow you one last trial, one final trial. Return the Sheikah Slate to the terminal you first obtained it from. There's the one-hit obliterator. Do so. The final passageway will reveal itself. Awesome.
Luck.
So real quick, before we do that, actually I don't have to run. I'm gonna go way up here.
What's your plan here?
I need to, you can use the ancient gears and screws and cranks and everything to create more ancient arrows and get ancient weapons. So I broke my ancient bow just before we started. So I'm gonna go get another ancient bow because that thing, like you can literally, you pull back, you shoot, and it just goes, and it never stops. It's so accurate. All right, so I don't want to be in this outfit anymore. Let's do this one.
Which outfit is that?
That is the fierce deity
Cool.
armor. Oh,
43.
oh, weird. I have an extra one here. I need to sell. So there you go. Now it charges your attack and you get more stamina.
And you have 4 stars on it.
Yep, and all of them, every single outfit.
You did everything.
I did everything. All right, so this robot. Talk to him, and now you can get ancient arrows. Here's the ancient sword, ancient shield. Here's that blade saw. It's a chainsaw sword.
Yeah.
And then you have a bow and ancient, and then here's the ancient armor.
Which you already have.
Yeah, this is what I want. Make exchange. All right.
Oh, you don't have many giant cores though.
Oh, did I not?
Those are hard to get. No, you got it.
Oh, okay.
It's just you only have one left. Those are hard to find.
They are. They're almost impossible.
Are they
to
in the
find.
machines? The
Yeah.
guardians?
Like I have one left.
Yeah.
Look how many small cores I have though.
Yeah.
Like you can find those all the time. So what I do, if I do need to find cores, I'll either go to this maze back here.
Oh, there's a farm spot?
Yeah, there's 2 farming spots. There's this maze that's out there.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of flying ones. And then what you do is you just use your ancient arrows.
Yeah.
Like I've created so many of them, and I've gotten so many of them.
Yeah.
I must have
They
300.
blow out the good pieces, right?
Yeah, if you use the ancient arrows on the guardians, you can get like cores and small core stuff like that. All right, so we'll go back to finish this damn thing and get myself a cycle.
Well done.
Yeah,
I'm very impressed by your, your commitment to this.
I'm down. I am
This
so.
is a
down.
great game.
It is. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I got all 20 hearts. I got all 3 of the staminas.
Yeah, I don't think I have all 20 hearts either. I got all the stamina for sure.
Yeah, that was something you can get pretty.
That was my first mission in this game, was to build up my stamina.
Yeah.
I just wanted to climb and go everywhere.
That's the thing, is as soon as you get this game, you just want to be able to climb and go everywhere. Alright, so we'll put the
Korok.
Sheikah slate.
Or did you already find that Korok somewhere?
Yeah.
Put your
Oh,
iPhone
shit,
here.
I skipped it. Damn it.
Good what?
I skipped the whatever it was gonna do.
Well, shit.
I never even.
Now we're not gonna know who the hell you're fighting.
I know.
It's all
I'm
right.
not gonna know the clue either. So there's ancient furnace that shows you about the ancient furnaces 10,000 years ago. It's like the flame they used to build the ancient. Okay. So. Oh, so that warped and turned into something else. This doorway was the way we got in last time. Oh crap! Look at that. It's like moving. I'm afraid. Just walk in there.
Don't be. Go in there immediately. Hell yeah. Oh, the whole thing was moving.
Welcome, a hero. You have overcome many trials to reach me. Alright. Holy crap. This is some sort of divine beast that I haven't seen yet. This trial's complex labyrinth to start. Great! You will need a map. Oh my god. That looks awesome.
We always joke about more spikes. There's more spikes this time.
You may obtain map information from the guidance stone. But where is that? Probably far away. Or right in front of me. Let's do it! Alright, real quick, I just want to check enemies.
Yeah, it's like.
Where's this coming from? It's like an ominous light from somewhere. Let's also see what we can move. So I can move that. That. This looks like it shifts. Let's see.
Gonna have to freeze that thing.
Let's electrocute this guy. Give me your parts. I have so many ancient screws I can't pick up anymore. Alright, let's get the map details. Don't skip.
It's like liquid.
Yeah, all the history is going down into a drop and onto my Sheikah slate.
So cool.
Here's the map. Great, this is huge.
Sorry.
No worries.
Maybe this won't be the end of this.
No. We're gonna really try though.
What time you guys gotta get done?
Kind of soon.
4?
4:30.
Yeah.
Between
try
four,
it.
between 4 and 4:30.
I mean, that's a good stopping point, I'd say.
Yeah.
Right, you're kind of like right there.
Let's see. Do we have another week before Halloween?
I mean, we can take a break and come back.
So we have, yeah, and then
Yeah, there's one more week.
one more week, and then we'll start jumping in. Okay. Well, we'll go till 4:30 real quick just to see what we can discover in here, if that's okay.
Sure.
And then, because look, there's so much stuff. Look at all these gears I can move. I mean, looks like I have to open this door eventually. But I have to get these, like, stoppers to come down or something. There's a ladder there with chains, so let's do that. I can move those chains. We also have the map now, and we can actually move this whole map. I'll show you guys that right now, actually.
Hey, Nolistic. If you need like serious support, go to mobcrush.com/support. If you have just a general question, I can try and address it here. But we are only on here for about another 15 minutes.
All right, so here's the deal, guys. All these, see, you have this. Let me turn this down a little bit. All right, you have these two pink things. Now, when I can move these things, these two pink things, and what it'll do is it'll rotate that drive shaft in the middle. Now, all of the orange dots are terminals that I need to turn on. So what we're going to do first is work on those terminals. So let's go. There's a terminal back here. So I need to climb up this thing and get up. So let's see what happens when I turn the chains. So I want to do that. Or is there a way to get up right now somewhere?
Brian on Facebook asks, is this part of the DLC?
Yes. Yes, sir. This is the DLC Pack 2, Champion's Ballad. We had beaten all 4 of the Divine Beasts and are back at the Shrine of Resurrection to beat this last trial here. Alright, so in here, looks like we can enter this one. Alright, so now we have, you see how there's like things on the ceiling, there's things on the walls. We also have this electric thing running. There's the engine that's running, or the motor that's running the electric. So somehow, or there's a treasure that's upside down. So that means that we have to rotate this room. In order to rotate the room, that's these two pink things. So it looks like there's 4 cylinders, 1, 2, 3, 4 cylinders, and a main room. So what can we do with it not moved so far? Alright, so this is... So that something's going to fall into that. Oh, I see. That might be this has to match up with this, but then something else has... Oh. So that right there is what we're trying to get the electric to open up. So how do I line that up? By these things. So we have these two things will be our electric, so let's try to turn this. I don't know which way to rotate yet, so we're just going to do this one first. Oh, it would give me an option? Oh, you see it in there moving? Oh, wait. So that's going to bring that down to here. Oh no, past us. So that needs to clip something up there. Interesting. Okay. Wow, why is it just going to keep, is it just going to keep rotating? Well, that's weird. Usually in other Divine Beasts where you've had to move rotation, it stops after one rotation. So what does this do? So this will turn the rotation the other way. So how do I get this stuff to move? I wonder... Oh, I need to get closer. Huh. This is a huge puzzle. And I'm not really sure what needs to happen here yet. So I don't think I can do anything in this room yet. But this is the only room I can get to, which means something with this.
You gotta like ride it up. Can you even do that? Oh, there you go.
But I don't know what that's going to do for me. I can possibly ride it up though too. Oh, does it go in to one of these?
Oh, there you go. So when it passes by, you gotta like push it in.
I think so, and I think it's this one. This first one. So let's wait for it again. Actually, I should get lower. get past this. There we go. And then push it in. Right here. Got it.
There you go.
Now, oh, now it rotated this.
The whole thing.
Okay, so that means I have to pull it out when the rotation. Can't reach it though. So, yeah, I can't get in there anymore. But that was it. Maybe if I keep it in there, and then I just jump in when I can. I have to wait for it. Oh, I missed it.
Oh, it kills the other. Oh, was it that one?
Yeah, well, it's either one. I did notice that. Oh. Oh, I just missed that.
Hey, Marl, what are you up to?
Alright. Now that I got it back, I just jump in when I can. Like now. Alright, so what did it move?
Oh, it's like this connection circuit thingy.
So it's gonna hit that there. So what if while I'm here, whoa! I gotta get past this. Can I jump up here? Somehow I need to get that to lock into this when that comes down. These are too far away. This won't be. So maybe I can get this one to come into this. And then it'll make something else rotate. You know what I mean? Oops, missed. Right there. Get it. Ah! Alright, so it's going to hit this one now. So that might not be good. It's going to break the thing. Or it's going to rotate something else. Ooh, it just passed right by it. Alright, cool. So let's get up here. I can't actually climb on these. Alright, never mind. Didn't work. Nope. That didn't fit in here?
It doesn't look like it. It's not the right shape.
Can't really climb on top of these things, even though I just like ran up to it and did it before. I keep running and not jumping again. There we go.
Yeah, that doesn't
That's
fit
definitely
in
not going to fit in there. But will it come all the way off? No. So I need something to sit in here, which is that. I need that thing to fall down somehow. I think that's what's going on. Now, can I ride this somehow? To get closer? So I gotta get on the other side. And like if I sit in this, I should be able to get it high enough. Yeah, pretty much. Maybe if I get on this opposite side. Oh, I can't use it while I'm jumping. Oh, I just missed. Alright. I need to get that whole thing on the ceiling to fall down now. Oh, here's a little stairway. There it is. This is how I do it. Alright. Oh, wrong one. Wait, no, it's the right one. How do I get it down? Oh. Alright. I can't see anything. So, I'm just gonna drop it. Alright. Didn't mean to hurt myself, but it did. Just go in here. Like that. I heard the electric turn on.
Oh, yeah, it stops.
So this needs to be closer. running and not jumping. Run. And then jump. There you go. Alright. There it is. So now both are moving. And now this door should come down so I can jump in there. Because it's open now. And here's the first terminal. Alright, so next week, well, we have 10 minutes. Let's see if I can get one more.
Famous last words.
Okay, cool. So this was a big-ass door that I thought, and one of them will come down.
Nice.
So now, the question is, do I keep these terminals like this? Like to where it's just going to continue? Also, there's something about this electric that needs to work. Here it is. The electric goes... Okay, it did. And that's what opened the door. Okay. So the only other thing is there's a treasure right here. There we go. Ooh. I haven't seen one of those in a while. I don't need it. Alright, so we jump out again. And we'll see what is connected that'll allow us to go to another terminal. Alright, so looks like we still can't get over on this side because of the gap. Oh! Taking fire. This side I can jump on now. And I might be able to get over there. Let's see what else as well. I also still haven't tried turning the main thing the opposite way, which may unlock some things. So let's try that real quick. We'll go into maps. We'll go this side. Hit that. Pop back out. Now it's turning the opposite way, and it turned orange instead of green, or blue. Let's see what it's working. Oh, we got some things here that are moving. Let's go back to this side real quick. Oh, I need to get up to the second floor too. So it looks like I may be able to just run on these paddles and get on the inside of it and then let it bring me over there. Alright, then we wait for the door. Lots of lava and spikes in this room. Great, guys. You know how awesome I am with the spikes. Yeah, it's a Mad Lib. Alright, jump in. Let's see. We got one room here. That's the terminal. There's a ball action thing happening here. We have to drop the ball down into this. Alright, so real quick, let's put our fire gear on, because we already know that's going to protect us. Alright. Now I'm going to attempt to run these spikes. Let's save. Backwards.
Yeah. Like, can you make it go the other way?
Oh. There you go. Oops, I shouldn't achieve it. Let's step on the switch. There's the ball.
So you're like, okay.
So that means I need to rotate this room.
Or catch it.
Yeah, so it goes in.
Oh, in that thing. Right there.
Hope I stepped off it. That's so cool. Look at this little like crazy ball thing. Which side do you think?
There's only one place it fits in. Not that one, but the one next to it. You see?
Yeah. Oh, and maybe it'll. Where is it gonna put it though?
I don't have to do it now.
Man.
Oh, you need to reverse it before it falls out.
Cool.
So
Alright.
once it's in there, yeah.
Reverse the. Wow. What an intricate thing. Is there any ways to stop any of this? Yeah. So. I always forget, like, what... Alright, so how do I get out of here? I think it's this button. Nope, not that one either. This button. Nope. But that did turn it.
Cool.
They can practice it.
Do it again at some point.
Holy moly. This is so cool. I love this so much. Alright.
You know, yeah.
Alright, and then leave area X. No, I don't want to leave area. I just want to get out of this. There we go. Go back. Oh, it's going to drop it right there so I can pick it up. Alright, going around. Alright, so here it goes. And then right here, I need to do it again. And then back out. Alright, so this should be it. Here it comes. Drop. Yay! Pick it up. Bring it over here. It. Alright.
Oh, okay.
Now it's going to walk down there, and it's going to open the thing for us. Oh, door. Alright. Now, I am maybe high enough to just run and jump to this. There you go. So I don't have to fool around with the spikes. Well done. Thank you, Tice. Sheikah Slate authorized. So here's another unlocker. And yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining us again for Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2, Champion's Ballad. I really thought we were going to finish this because I thought like after that last battle, that'd be the end. But, you know.
Why would you ever think that?
Why would I think that? So next week, right next week, we'll be back.
Maybe.
Or
figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe we'll do this. Maybe we'll take a break and do other stuff.
Yeah, I think I really want to do some cool stuff for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I think you guys would probably enjoy it.
But this shouldn't take too much longer. There's only 2 more things, right?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
what you said like a month ago.
as far as I know, if I
and then it was like, oh, it opened up 4 shrines.
yeah, in the beginning, it's funny because it's literally been that way since the beginning. I was like, oh yeah, it's only 4 shrines, and then it's done. And then the 4 shrines, 1 shrine opens 3 more shrines up, so that just multiplied. Oh, excuse me, just multiplied. And then again, we finished this room, and it multiplies again. To just this shrine, this next shrine. But oh, you know what I just realized is if I turn this around, I could probably ride that all the way up to the 2nd floor. But next time we'll see you guys next week, where we will have more fun things for you guys to do. Real quick though, before we leave, I want to make sure you guys know, Mobcrush, what we're on is a multi-streaming platform. So we're on Facebook, we're on YouTube, we're everywhere right now, and it's a cool tool, and it's also free for you guys to use as well. If you go to mobcrush.com, you can check that out. There's a lot of information there. There's ways for you to even make money. So check that out as well. We use all the time. We use Mobcam when we're on the road, stuff like that. We can still simulcast from anywhere. So check out Mobcam. Thanks Mobcrush again for having this stream. We love this so much, being able to play games with you guys and interact. Yeah, next time on Mobcrush. See you later, Mobcrushian mofos.